Down,
Ball,
certainly. Hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Ball two with a sinker that runs off the inside. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. He's set and the pitch. Juan Soto is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Ball two.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strikes.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Juan Soto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop. So now into the box is Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's low.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he got him swinging. Byron Buxton is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Soler.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich gets there for the catch, and new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
That counts 1-1.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Now into the box, Babe Ruth. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
Leading off.
Now the
for
first
Boston,
pitch.
The third baseman, Joey.
And that changeup
0-1's
makes
the
him
count.
jump, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the
0-2.
string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in
One
their
ball,
hands.
2 strikes the count.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Jr.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Soto is right there as he takes it for the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
McMahon.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Chased one high there as this is bounced towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jorge Posada goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Into the box, Oral Hershiser, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker.
Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
The batter.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he struck him out, his 8th. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the imposing power bat, Salvador Perez. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
The count is 1
Yeah, and
and
if
2.
you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Batting 8.
Into the box now,
shortstop.
Nico Goodrum.
Nope.
Nico.
As the first pitch to him's a
Ball one, no
changeup.
strike.
He can't find the zone. It's ball one.
That's
Perhaps a
ball
little low there. It's 2-0.
He's
2-0.
going back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
two.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two. From the stretch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Oh, and this takes off on him as it's over his head. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns as he lifts it in the air to right field. Soto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is all set for the start of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Tatis is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. One ball, no strikes the count. Fouled off. Yelich leads off first with one away. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Sinker, and that's ruled strike two. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Number 3.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone, a home run. At the plate, Jorge Posada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a long run, but he's there to try. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run. In is Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Now batting, The third baseman.
Grounded up the first baseline.
Gallo.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One out, base is
Now
empty,
batting,
and
first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Guerrero Jr.
As the first
Off the
pitch
plate,
to him
ball
runs
one.
a bit inside for ball one. That's
Nope,
wide,
outside.
2-0. The pitch. Too tight with
Ball,
that one.
inside.
3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the
No,
game
that's a
up with
ball.
something fat
Second
out
base.
over the heart of the plate.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings.
The
A
batter,
four-pitch
number
walk
24,
here.
Second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Josh
Your attention,
Hader
please.
enters to make an appearance
Now
on the
pitching.
mound as he inherits a
Josh
runner at first with
Hader.
one out in the inning. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch-out and
No,
the
that's low.
offering.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle
catcher,
away,
number
and when that
13.
slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan McMahon becomes
One ball,
out
one strike.
number 2 this inning. 1-1 the count. Who jumped the gun a bit on that
One
swing,
ball,
and he's down
two
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Buxton able to track it down. So here now's the pitcher, Josh Hader. First
for
at-bat of the game for him
the
here in the
pitcher.
5th as he was
Ladies and
Shohei
gentlemen,
Ohtani.
your
We'll get the
attention,
call
please.
here as he'll hit for the
Pinch
pitcher.
hitting, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sinker,
Ball, that's
1
in.
ball, 1 strike.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside
One
than
ball,
out
2
over
strikes,
the
the
plate
count.
where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Ball.
Well
down.
below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Just hung in there on that one. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number
Now
1.
batting, the center fielder.
From the stretch,
Byron
Byron Buxton comes on with 1 gone here as he
0-1
looks at
the
a
count.
called strike 1. Well out in front of the
No
breaking
ball,
ball
2
there for a
strikes.
strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just
Ball,
got to find a
inside.
way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3.
now
Ready to
batting,
deal. Here comes
right
the first
fielder.
pitch.
1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the
out.
inning.
Throw in the dirt, but a good.
Your
Jerry's
attention,
Familia,
please.
a right-handed
Now
reliever
pitching,
standing 6'3",
Jerry
gets the ball now
Familia.
out of the bullpen. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and
Leading
that'll
off
bring
for
up the
the
switch-hitting shortstop,
The
Nico
shortstop.
Goodrum.
Nico.
He comes set. Here's the
Goodrum.
0-0 pitch. Oh, 1
Ball,
is a
that pitch
splitter
is
that
out.
misses for the first ball. And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Wheels
pitcher,
and
number
deals. Here's the
39.
first pitch. Corbin
Corbin.
Burns
0-1.
is in with 1 away now as he
Burns.
swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, and he's got him in the
0-2.
palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Ball, that's
Way
inside.
inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Corbin Burns becomes out number 2 this inning. Byron Buxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
All even now, 2-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-2.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Full count, 3-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Now the first pitch. Christian Yelich is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. First delivery to him. Jose Ramirez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1.
Count's full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Brad Hand takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Babe Ruth stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1.
I had to count 2-2.
And that misses 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Shohei Ohtani.
A 1 pitch on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder,
next to stand 12. In is Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
That's just out.
And he lays off there 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on
1
by.
ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
2-2.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. In now, Joey Gallo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a walk in his last trip,
and it's grounded just foul down the line.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada, to short.
Jorge Posada.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Sinker, 3-2 now.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground ball.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Wilson Ramos gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. No balls and a strike to count. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid it.
Got him looking, and that. Goose Gossage gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Gossage.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for the Glory, the second baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 13.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up is Nico Goodrum. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Popped him up.
Goodrum.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Bryce Harper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Bryce.
He's set. Here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Soto is there now to put this one away for.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen.
Nope, that's inside.
Juan Soto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Ball 2.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting,
Next, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Ball, that's out.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left fielder.
Ready now is Christian Yelich. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 1-0 the count. Fouled off.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
The set and the 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Now here's the first offering. Jose Ramirez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Batting, left fielder.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next.
Ohtani.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. 1-1.
That's out. Ball, that's
good
low.
change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And now in the box,
fielder,
Jorge Soler. He went deep last time up.
Soler.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The third
To the
baseman,
plate now,
13.
Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman,
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Guerrero Jr.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now
digging in will be Jorge Posada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jerry's Familia answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away. Here's Corey Seager, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Splitter, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Glory came. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It'll be Battle Royale 3-inning baseball action this evening between the Glory and the Ballers. Now to the plate, here is Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Mookie Betts.
And he'll step off and try again. First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. And he fouls this one off. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. Next to hit, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him.
6.
Lifted into center field. After it is Kane. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Batting third.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Peralta. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting fourth.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, D.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Popped up. Encarnacion in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Now one down with the bases empty, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Tyler Stevenson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Josh Bell the next to hit.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-1 home. Hit to short. DeYoung's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and next the dangerous power threat, Edwin Encarnacion. He's set, and the pitch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
Chopper foul. Now here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Batting eighth.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Kane is right there, one down. Mitch Moreland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit.
Now the first pitch.
Moreland.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And
Ball two.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Whoa,
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0.
That's in.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one, 3-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Matt Adams will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now Adams connects deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, D. Strange Gordon. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And McNeil will put it away to retire. Hunter
and gentlemen,
Strickland comes
your
on now, and
attention,
he's just
please.
hoping to keep this thing
Now pitching.
tied. No save opportunity
Hunter.
here.
Strickland.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder,
Counts
Byron
1-0.
Buxton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Outside,
Nope.
3-0 now. Marcelo Zuna is on deck. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Peralta is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next to dig in, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion, and it's fouled away. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion, 2-1 now. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Throw into second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. At the plate now, Narvaez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. No one on with 1 down, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-1's the
Tried
count.
to check it, and it's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I really like watching righties.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts. To the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler. Stevenson.
Eric Yardley, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Yardley.
To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson.
As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second.
McNeil will put this one away, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Julian Merriweather, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Curveball down and in, misses, ball two.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. David Dahl will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So next to hit is Jeff McNeil. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded to the right. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-5 game.
The center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He homered back in the third inning in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The batter.
So here is Marcell Ozuna. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting. The third
Stepping
baseman.
in now, Kyle Seager as the first pitch to him. A changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Jake McGee takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. McGee typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is there to make the catch, and mercifully this. Joe Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Bottom of the inning now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
The first baseman.
Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So next to bat will be Lorenzo Cain. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. Justin
attention,
Upton
please.
will be charged with the
Pinch
job
hitting.
of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. As he'll get
0-1.
caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a
0-2
good
is the
pitch
count.
that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Just don't understand the game
0-1.
plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Jake McGee will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Now pitching.
Standing in now, D. Strange Gordon.
McGee.
And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. Boston scored. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, 3-inning battle royale baseball between the Glory and the Bolts. New York will try to stay alive. Next on the show. And now here is Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Mookie Betts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fouled off. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And it's 1-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting second.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Nope.
Cut
outside.
fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat.
Ball 4, take
Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for
Batting
ball
third.
4, and
The
it's
center
first and
fielder,
second now with
25.
nobody out.
He'll
Byron
swing and lift a ball
Fuxton.
foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Aye.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Working for the punch-out and the offering.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Line drive to center field. Lewis is there, and he has it for the first out. Throw won't get him. Next, it'll be Marcell Ozuna, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. And a curious-looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Into the box, Kyle Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch.
No, that's low.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Betts, the runner at third. McNeil at second. Ozuna is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 6.
Matt Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Batting 7.
At the plate,
catcher,
Omar Narvaez.
0-1's the count.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. To the left side, but it's well foul.
DeYoung.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Darren O'Day.
Number 56.
First pitch of the AB now.
O'Day
sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Soriano. Auto.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Now at the plate is Kyle Lewis. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. O'Day has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The left
Bases are empty here with two away, and that brings up Jason Bay.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set. The inning. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good three-inning battle royale contest between the Glory and the Aliens. Boston looks to fend off elimination. Next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
One down. So bases are empty with one out now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in next, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with two gone, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with two away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 23.
Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now pitching, Trevor
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Fouled away. Off the plate, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So stepping in is Ernie Banks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Banks.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Batting second.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoan Moncada, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the AB now.
That's out.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
High in the air out to center field. Fuxton is there, 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
On to Encarnacion at first. And stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Omar
Zach
Narvaez.
Britton, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. First offering on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
Narvaez doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Pulled toward right center field. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Jordan Luplow will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls, 2
The
strikes.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jordan Luplow is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to Mookie.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. Darren O'Day takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. First pitch on its way. Carlos Santana is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Santana.
2-1.
That's a ball.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. And now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So now to the plate, Jacob Nottingham. Fouled off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
2 strikes the count.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that in.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Jeff McNeil is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager. In now, Kyle Seager.
Third baseman.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Scope has it on to second for the force out. Bottom of the third now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now here it comes. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
The center fielder, number
Aroldis
2.
Chapman, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Ladies and gentlemen,
At the plate now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Chapman.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. Here's Jonathan Scope
The
now.
batter, number 7.
And a swing from him
Second
yields a
baseman,
foul pop out of play to the right.
Jonathan.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not
Ball,
close
that's
with
out.
the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be
third
the
baseman.
Cuban import, Yohan
Inside,
Moncada.
ball 1.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Nope.
Starts to go around,
That's
but the home
inside.
plate umpire says he held up ball 2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1.
Got him.
Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play. Stepping in once again is
the left
Teoscar
fielder,
Hernandez. He's
Teoscar.
0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate